Hey, what's up again everybody? I got some Coke Zero and I got the parts ready. Let's put him together. So his eyes and pupils are all together with the eyebrows. They're almost black, but they're actually a very dark brown color. So Krillin comes with very little stickers, so which is great. So the first two stickers are for the tongue. So for Krillin, or Krillin, the mouthpiece goes in first, and then the eyes and the eyebrows. Looks great. Same here with the other set of eyes. Here are all the faces. The head construction is also very different from other kits. You have this back of the head piece, neck piece, and they have this 6-dotted piece. Queen is a monk, by the way, or was a monk, and you just snap the front and back together. Yeah, he was a monk, so that's why he had the 6 dots here. So here are the neck assemblies. You got this neck piece, which got pivot point here. Some other figures don't have this. Goku does. Like Vegeta and Trunks, you just have a solid piece. So now you provide one more articulation. And with the 2 ball joints, now you have total 4 part of shoulder. And you have the very familiar construction for the shoulders or arms. Here's a little part of his clothing on the front. You have the neck piece. Here's the inner part of the waist. Bottom part of the waist plugs into here. This provides articulation back and forth. This is front part of the waist and the back. So you just plug this piece in to the chest piece. And you have the back piece. Here's a little gap here, I cannot make it any closer. And the front piece is slightly better after I put the front piece on. Here's the shoulder assembly, slightly trickier than other figures. And the other half. And you have this tiny piece for the upper part of the arm. It's a little bit difficult to get lined up with the 2 notches. There's the upper part of the arm and the elbow assembly. It's actually the lower part of the arm too. So fairly simple. And the wristband. The bicep piece, you kind of slide it in like Goku and attach it to the upper part of the arm. And the fist just 2 pieces. And you have this hand option. It's the same as Gohan's for Kamehameha. And you have another option here with extra moving point. And it feels tighter than Vegeta's. And here's another option. Time to assemble the upper body. So for the arms, you have this sleeve piece that goes in. Here's the arm movement, and then the neck. Just single joint here, and the wrist. Make sure you push the arms all the way in, and then this piece will kind of attach to the arm. Otherwise, this will be just floppy in here. So the arm rotation here is a little bit tricky, and try to move the arm, but it doesn't want to. And if you try to rotate, you want to try to rotate in here. So to move the arm up above, you have to try to grab the whole piece and rotate it and do it like that. And when I push it back down, you can kind of push it in to hide the joint. So when it's in here, it really doesn't want to turn. So for the leg assembly, it's going to be very similar to Gohan's, Trunks, and Goku's. This is the front piece of the right thigh. Got this cap piece in here. The left and right piece for the knee assembly. Here's the back of the thigh, and you have the 2 joint pieces. Lower part of the leg. This articulation. Front and back of the calf. And this shoelace thing, which is molded in a different color than Goku's. Goku is just the same color as the clothing. Ankle joint, very similar to all the earlier release of the figure eyes. One I seem to be moving away from this kind of assembly before you plug it into the shoes. So for the shoes assembly, it's pretty easy. And you just slide it in like Goku and Gohan or Cell. Actually, Majin Buu is the same design. You just plug it in. Like decent rotation and okay ankle movement. Is the lower body. It's very similar to all other figures, just 2 parts in here. Back piece, and the belt, and the belt piece, which Goku's designs like this too. And assemble the figure. I'm not gonna put the comment stickers on just yet. The tricky thing is, all the creases in here, the stickers won't be able to conform to the contour. Pretty solid like most of the figurized figure. The belt is very easy to pop off though. Here's the emergency shutdown controller. It's pretty simple, just one small piece, which leaves a piece to fill the back. The first special effect part, not sure what this is. I'm just glad that I'm not getting another Kamehameha. Looks very cool though, it's very three-dimensional. And of course you have this destructo disc, and just get one attachment part here. So the attachment sort of clip around the wristband. Like that. For emergency shutdown, it's pretty simple. You just plug in this little peg into the hand, and then a thermal stand, plugging for the special effect, and then the adapter just goes around the waist. Yeah, these types not my favorite. Yeah, it kind of works. So we'll take a better look. By the way, here are all the leftover parts for the kit. All of these were used on Gohan, so I've decided to put the sticker on. Hopefully it's not too much of a pain. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This one may take a little bit more effort. Well, that's not too bad. That's one good thing about the foil decals. It can conform to the surface a little better than the plastic type. Maybe just a tad to the left. The shirt is not symmetrical, so it's hard to tell, but it's close enough. Here's a quick size comparison to Goku, which I'm still editing the video. Overall, Krillin is a very nice solid figure. I don't have too many issues other than the front build comes off pretty easily. The adapter really doesn't work well with this figure, and the lower part between the thighs just keep falling off, which I usually just glued the two pieces in the past. The arms were a little bit tricky initially around the shoulders. It's just a little bit delicate, but after sometimes they get loosened up. The issues I had later was the sleeves didn't really want to follow the movement of the arms. A quick size comparison is Gohan. Lots of reused parts here, just in different colors. Most of the small figurized standard kits are very solid. He is very easy to pose. The issues I have is that he just keeps sliding around within the clip adapter. A kicking pose here, again very easy to get the pose you want. The articulations is quite decent. A little bit of fun posing here with Android 18. I'm glad Bandai has included the surprise facial expressions with the kit. The unknown special effect part. I didn't used to care about special effect parts at all, but it really just makes the figure that much more dynamic. Alright, let's take a look at the Kai Enzyme, my personal favorite from Dragon Ball World, although it never really seems to work. It's not quite as dynamic as the first special effect part, but it gets the job done, and it still looks quite decent. Let's take a look at Krillin guarding the shutdown remote device. And what did he do? He destroyed the device and letting Android 18 escape. No, I can't really blame him, I would do the same thing too. Posing Taioken is another personal favorite of mine. Too bad that we didn't get any special effect part to go with it. Okay, so this concludes my review of the figurized standard Krillin. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time with Son Goku's review.